Hello to all our followers and welcome to this new episode of 5 Minutes. Federica, welcome to 5 Minutes. We are very delighted to have you here.
Thank you.
So let me start with, I think, a very natural first question. So can you tell us more about what we mean by university-industry collaboration and why is it so important?
Well, yes, sure. So we've seen a change over the last 30 years or so in the role of the university, in society. In the past, university used to be seen as a kind of ivory tower which produced knowledge in isolation, producing knowledge for its own sake without any commercial end. But now universities are seen as institutional actors. They should be actively promoting economic and social development. And so we see greater engagement with industry as part of this agenda. It is important because we know that in order for university research to generate social and economic benefits, it's not enough for academics to do research and place it in the public domain and hope that somehow it will be picked up by industry. It is crucial to bridge the gap between research and application. And to do so, academics need to translate their academic knowledge into forms of knowledge that can be used by industry and by policymakers, by society more generally.
Okay, thank you. So another question. So who benefits more from these interactions? Universities, firms, society, governments?
The engagement between university and industry has the potential to benefit all parties. Businesses benefit from the expertise and knowledge of academics. Academics have the opportunity to apply their knowledge to real-world problems, and this enhances their teaching, but also enhances their research because they end up doing research in areas that are more relevant, the more they understand business problems. Universities create direct connection with businesses, and this in turn can provide benefits to universities themselves in terms of reputation. They can get financial benefits. So if done properly, interactions between universities and businesses have the potential to benefit all.
Thank you very much. When we talk about university-industry collaboration, inevitably, we also talk about knowledge transfers and knowledge co-creation. What is the difference between the two?
So the term knowledge transfer started to be used about 20 years ago in academia, but also in policy. And in fact, as a way to describe the process to which academic research makes its way into commercial use. And then more recently, we've even seen this use of terms like knowledge exchange and knowledge co-creation. And these terms reflect the idea that interactions are not unidirectional, so it's not always a linear transfer of knowledge from university to business, but actually the transfer also goes the other way. So, for example, a company that collaborates with academics in a joint research project is not just acquiring knowledge from academia, but actually the collaborators are jointly constructing new knowledge in the process of doing so.
Thank you. So, final question. So, how do you see then the future of the industry-university collaborations? For example, what could universities do better to make the collaboration with firms more effective?
So I expect that universities will continue in their efforts to engage with businesses and continue to grow their professional capabilities to deal with businesses. So, for example, here in the UK, certainly the universities have a lot of incentives to deal with businesses. They have, there is the new knowledge exchange framework, which is a new performance measurement mechanism, which will measure the performance of universities in knowledge exchange. It is not yet a fund allocation mechanism, but it might become so in the future. So that's very important for universities. I think the challenge is that universities need to be able to engage with a broad variety of companies and not just with their traditional partners who are, the large established firms with an R&D capability. They need to be able to engage with small and micro enterprises in a variety of sectors. And this type of firms struggle to interact with universities because they don't have time, they don't have resources. And so it is up to the universities to develop flexible processes to deal with this kind of firms.
Thank you so much, for this inspiring discussion, Federica, and we wish you all the best, and we hope to see you again here at 5 Minutes, maybe in the early future. So thank you very much indeed, and have a good day then.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Ciao.